Okay, so welcome to this week's comedy show. I've booked, or I've potentially tried to book a spot in Lethbridge there on December 18th, 2024. I usually know at least a day or two before for sure, but I've started to practice for the show, and I'm all done rehearsals and stuff like that, and this is like a bit of a special one to me because I booked the set after filming like a different video and wrapping up the editing, and then I want to get a comedy set. I need it to be close to home, so Lethbridge, and then like the very next day. Well, earlier that week, I lost one of my cats. It got like eaten by a coyote, so I've been like generally depressed in my normal life, and then I was really upset about this cat, and on top of that, my mom phoned, and my dad, he actually died, like passed away. He got sick, and the same night I got a phone call at about 12:30, saying he was gone. He'd passed away, and I was kind of hoping for that for him. It sounds awful to say that, but he was not himself, and he was in a lot of pain. He didn't know who we were. He didn't know who he was, where he was, and it's just. I'm glad he's in a better place, right? But I still had the dilemma of like writing this comedy set, and I had a difficult time doing it because I usually do it on things that are going on with my life, and it just so happened that I had started writing the set, and I had there was a hint of the joke was almost the same. Like there was a sympathy thing, like we lost my dad at the mall, and then he wasn't really going to be dead. We lost him physically, and he had like dementia and stuff. It was totally a fake story, but based on his illness, right? It would have been funny, and everyone would have realized it was a joke. But he did die. So I've had a hard time focusing on this, but I worked hard on. I've been rehearsing. I think I've got it committed to memory and everything. And I don't think I'm going to change it too much. I've got it down to like the perfect 5. I think like a 5-minute comedy set. So I'm going to run with what we got. But on this one, I think I'm going to put it on YouTube. Before the set, before I actually do it, so it'll be like you can watch the set like right now, and you can listen to me talk right now, watch the set that I've rehearsed here, and then like if you want to catch it at good times at Lethbridge on December 18th, and you can find me there. That's where I'm gonna be. And comedy can be like, it should be close to this, like what I did, like, but comedy's like scripted and unscripted, right? It can be spontaneous stuff can happen, right? So you never know what happens out there on the stage. It can always change, but I think I've got it locked in, and that's what I'm gonna practice for. And you could watch the next video for like the simple changes, but let's roll with it. And you'll actually be watching the practice set next, and then maybe we'll see you at the show. And I think there's like 92 subscribers now on the YouTube, and that's good. We're doing good. We need more, but let's just do it. Let's here goes nothing. And this one I wrote for you, Dad, and I know you'll be laughing like up in heaven, like on Wednesday when I gotta squirm through this thing live, right? So let's do it. All right, Lethbridge. I'm Dale Hutchison. I'm a shitty comedian from right here in Lethbridge, Alberta. Actually, it could be the shittiest. I never know anymore. There's comment cards right there on your table, like right there. You can fill those out, and right on there, Dale is shitty. Dale is shitty. Come back next week. See if I've killed myself, right? If I was gonna kill myself, I think I would want it to be fun. I think I'd want it to be fun, you know. I would take 2 of those flashlight things, tie them together, and then just, hang myself. But it probably, you probably just bounce a lot, because they're really super stretchy. You'd just be like lying on the floor. What would probably happen is you'd end up like fucking one of the flashlights, thus like, saving your life, essentially, right? But I haven't been up in a while, and I apologize. I've been depressed a little bit. When you're depressed, you tend to you procrastinate. You just don't get the things done that you want to get done all the time. But I'm back. I'm here. Right? I'm up on stage. So let's do this. Let's do this. Without further ado, here's my Halloween set. We're doing the Christmas thing. That's right. Even more depressing, right? Christmas is a depressing time of year. It's been a tough one for me and my family this year, especially. We just lost my dad. Just a few short days ago. Yeah, it sucks. We lost him at the mall. And we couldn't find him for a long time. But then with the help of like mall security, we did, right. We found him, but so he was okay. But, and then he died the next day. But he died the next day. For real. It's like he's gone. And I like to think that the two events are not linked. Just because you leave like an elderly, dementia patient who's 79 in downtown Lethbridge, I don't think like anything bad could happen or could have happened to the guy. But so I'm not taking the blame for this, right? This was as far as I'm concerned, he died of like natural stuff, right? Had nothing. The 2 events are, they're not. That's not how it went down. Just because of the, I don't think there's nothing in downtown Lethbridge that could hurt anyone, right? It's, it's Deathbridge, it's Methbridge, it's Leth Vegas, Eva, Leth Vegas. Anyhow, is Is there any cops in the audience? Any cops in the audience today? Any cops in the audience today? Good. Okay. You know what, folks? I'm just going to end it right there. My name is Zinky Billy, and I'm fucking out of here. And Merry Christmas. And, you know, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself for Christmas. Go buy yourself a fleshlight. I don't know what to say. But, and that is, you know, I might go with this recording right here. Right here, I think this could be the one. My dad actually would have, he would have loved the whole set. He would have thought it was all funny, even though it's way too soon to be doing up there, you know, making jokes about your dead dad. But he'll be, if I can pull this off on Wednesday, my dad, he'll be like laughing in heaven, right? So, and I'm gonna try something different, I think, with this set. I'm gonna put it up on YouTube before. You can watch it on YouTube before, and then you can go to the actual show. Like if you're in Lethbridge, you can catch me like doing it, right? So but yeah, my dad was a good man, and he's actually, you know, he's gonna be up there in heaven watching me this week at hopefully Good Times in Lethbridge, the Lethbridge Comedy Club downtown. If I get the spot, I'm going in anyways, and I won't let them not give me a spot. I'm gonna get something. So, but yeah, let's run with that. It'll be a close. I got lots of rehearsing to do, but it'll be a close version of like what I just did, which is normally fits into like I've done it in 5 like several times over now, so I'm pretty confident that, you know, I'm not going to lose it. But it's for my dad, who you know, did die. We didn't actually take him to the mall, but he just he passed on this week. So anyhow, YouTube, we're gonna see you at the show this week. Good times, brother.
There's no problem.